Right, Professor B. Davis here at Bennedetti Diamond with Charles Willard, who's doing play-by-play for Don's baseball in the absence for Pat Olson, who's out of town as the USF Don's men's basketball team doing a game Saturday night in Los Angeles against LMU. San Francisco Don splitting the doubleheader, winning the rubber match of a three-game road and home series. They split this doubleheader. They lose 6-2 in the first game, but they come back down 5-0. San Francisco coming back in the final 4 innings by scoring 9 unanswered runs, and there's a combination of some bad sloppy play defense by Sac State by the Hornets. And with my with the Dons, voice of the Dons, Charles, what were your thoughts on today's game?
Well, I think the Dons never gave up. They had opportunities in the first and second inning to score some runs, to be honest with you, but they didn't really quite get the breakthrough until the 5th inning, where they woke up and really got the bats going. They left a couple runners stranded here and there in the first, second, third, and fourth innings, but able to get through in the 5th inning, and gave up some easy runs, I guess you could say, in the first and the third inning when they were losing 4-0, and then when it got to 5-0, 5-0, excuse me, I think the Dons bats really woke up and they were able to bring it home. So, big time rally, of course, in the 6th and 7th with those 2-4 spots. But Zimmer, for me, was fantastic. 3 RBIs, 3 hits, was really awesome. You can just count on a player like that every single time that he comes to the plate. Oh,
okay, yeah, and also like to remind the Dons with a big win. They win 9-1 yesterday. They split this doubleheader. They win 2 out of 3. Our Papalote's player of the game today, we feel we're going to give it to the junior consensus All-American by preseason by most of the publishers like Baseball America, junior center fielder Bradley Zimmer. He's also the brother of former USF Don pitcher Kyle Zimmer, who's now with the Kansas City Royals organization as a non-roster invitee. 3 for 5 at the plate, and it's showing why he's a consensus All-American.
Oh, for sure and for certain. I mean, if it wasn't for him today, the Dons probably wouldn't have been able to string it together. Also, they had some very good relief pitching, I would say, as well, that was able to hold.
Hibbert, 2 hits, no earned runs. He get the win, and they got some breaks. And, now coming up for San Francisco, they will have a whole week off. There'll be no midweek games this week. They will play, their next game will be against Arkansas at Evans Field Friday afternoon at 2:30. And then they're back in Berkeley playing Cal Berkeley Saturday night at 6 p.m. And then they'll take on the Tulane, a pretty good Tulane team. Former AD Scott Sidwell is an alum at Tulane and played his collegiate ball at Tulane down there in Louisiana. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on the Hilltop next Sunday. So 2 weeks away from conference play, the Dons is going to be playing some good competition.
You know it.
And Cal's definitely going to improve. I think they're not as bad than their record didn't reflect last year. They were just hit by a lot of injuries, and they're going to be. They should be better. They should be better. And in Arkansas for the Big 12 conference, that's going to be a big challenge coming up this week. So let's give you the final totals before for the Hornets: 5 runs, 10 hits, 6 errors. San Francisco 9-10-2. The winning pitcher is Houston Hibbert. He gets the win, 2-0 in the season. And Hunter Greenwood is the losing pitcher. His record drops to 0-2. There's no save. And time of the game for this game was 2 hours and 25 minutes. The attendance 170. With the win, San Francisco improved their record to 5-6, while Sacramento State dropped their record to 6-6. These two teams will go in again on April the 1st, on April Fool's Day. That is no joke. It's the real thing. They'll take on the Sac State Hornets up at Rayleigh Field in Sacramento, home of the Sacramento River Cats, the Oakland A's AAA farm team. First pitch will be at 6:35 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, coming up on April 1st, a month from on the 1st of 1 month on Tuesday, April 1st. And for all the latest on the USF Dons news, go to usfdons.com, and BayAreaSportsWeekly.com is the exclusive network and the affiliation of the Arena Sports Network. Once again, the final score for here on the Hilltop: San Francisco with a come-from-behind victory, winning 9-5 for Jim Young, Pat Olson, for Charles Woolen, And for Zach Harris, I'm Private Professor B. Davis. You're watching USF Don's post-game wrap on BayAreaSportsWeekly.com.